Tonight, director Kevin Smith, actress Anna Faris, and from the new movie The Cup, Daniel Macpherson. From Hollywood, here's Rove McManus.
Note to self, stretch before a show. Thank you very much. Welcome on board. I have to tell you right off the top, I have become a little bit obsessed with the animals here in Los Angeles. Even living in the middle of the city, which I do, don't mean to brag. No box in a paddock for old Rove. But in my backyard, there's no fence, right? So we get every furry animal around. Deer, squirrels, raccoons, the Baldwin brothers, they all come wandering through looking for food, right? I've even seen a coyote, and I know it was a coyote because it had an Acme rocket strapped to its back. And this is true, over the past couple of nights, a skunk. Totally had a skunk in my backyard. I'd never seen a skunk until I moved here. Because you don't get them in Australia, do you, Dan?
Never seen a skunk at home.
Never seen a skunk. You only get them here in the States and France. Where they have sex with cats. Fact! Yes, because all my source material for American animals in my backyard comes from Looney Tunes cartoons. That's why I keep waiting for all the rabbits to dress in drag and kiss a hunter. Skunks do stink, and when they spray, it's like the most debilitating odour. Which, when I think about it, that's probably what LA women should keep in their handbags. Instead of those useless chihuahuas, put a skunk in there. That'd be awesome. Because not only are they cute, they double as mace. Like a guy comes up, "Hey there, sweet cheeks, you looking for a good time?" Psh, ah! Skunk guy! Ah! My eyes stink! My eyes stink. Did I get that right? Yeah.
I've missed you.
And what's interesting is actually some people do keep skunks as pets. And I sadly know this because I looked it up online to see if I could have one. But it's not legal in California. But what they do is they get the scent glands removed, which makes sense because, you don't want a skunk having all the power in the relationship. You wake up in the morning and he's, "You want me off the bed?" I don't think so. There's only one thing left to do now. The show! Let's meet our guest! Don't mind showing it off. He's the director of the new movie Red State. Let's welcome Kevin Smith. His new film is called The Cup. You love him. It's Daniel Macpherson. You do love him. Oh, you do. And finally, her new movie is called What's Your Number? It's Anna Faris. Yeah! Have you guys... Do you get animals in your backyard? Do you get as excited by them as I do?
I've never seen a skunk. So that got me a little excited when you told the story. Because I was like, that happens in Los Angeles?
Now, it's a different kind of skunk that I'm talking about to the one you would probably like in your backyard.
There's that as well. All right, now, through that prism, I've seen a lot of skunks.
I took photos of him.
And it smells funny.
Yeah.
This is the little skunk. This is him just nosing around the backyard.
I know.
Oh, I know. You want him as a pet. And look at this next one. He turned around. He looks like Don King in that photo, doesn't he?
I think they smell kind of sexy.
Have you smelt one before?
Yeah, of course. It smells like camp to me. Camp is sexy, you know.
Right on the license plate. I've not seen much wildlife. I've seen coyotes once or twice. My in-laws saw a deer the other night. I once saw Ian McKellen outside my house, which was amazing. Like, that is rare wildlife. You see Sir Ian McKellen either here or, in New Zealand, and that's it. And he was right outside the house, man. I went to feed him, and he ran away.
Are thought you were going to say you went to come out the front of your house and he was like, "You shall not pass."
He had a big stick, man. I came out with a hockey stick. I was like, "Get out of here, you old man."
But Dan, people have said to me, you shouldn't get excited because it's no different to seeing a kangaroo in your backyard in Australia. But I would get excited by that.
If there was a kangaroo in my backyard, I'd get excited too. We nearly hit a deer driving down Sunset during the week.
What?
And that, that shit doesn't happen at home.
Are you sure it was a deer and not a tranny? Because we have
Easy
lots
mistake
of
to
those
make.
on Sunset,
Easy mistake to
man.
make.
I tell you what, I did see Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi cruising down Highland the other day, but Vader had his helmet off and Obi-Wan had his mask off, and they were just cruising down like they finished a day's work,
Really?
basking on Hollywood, and they were just cruising, walking down the street going, "Hey, my day was good, how was yours? How was yours?" What?
Either that or your trip just kicked in and you're having a great time.
Kevin,
That's too long. All right, well, it's now time for one of our early parts of the program. But it's called Getting to Know You.
There's a jingle.
It's like a clarinet
Little
quartet
bit.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right, this is the part of the show where our guests reveal a little nugget of information about themselves that just may blow your tiny minds, or at least make you look up from your Twitter page. Kevin, you're the famous director of Clerks, Mallrats and Jersey Girl, but you're also a doctor
Yes.
of...
Third base, second base, that kind of. No, they gave me when you do stuff in the arts or whatnot. Periodically, a college will call you up and say, "We would like to give you an honorary degree. Can you come speak at the graduation?" And the idea is they give you a degree because you've attended the school of life, so to speak, or something. So twice there have been colleges. One was Illinois Wesleyan, and the other was Montclair in New Jersey, that gave me honorary doctorate. So I literally walk around and call myself Dr. Smith, like, "Oh dear," like on Lost in Space.
Right.
But it's nice, but it's not earned. I didn't do it for credits or anything. They were just like, "You made Clerks, here's a sheepskin," And so,
What gets you more women? Like being a director or being a doctor?
Hey, now.
whoa. Now that I think about it, neither worked.
All right, Anna, you're known for the Scary Movie franchise, of course, and yes, woo, do it. And the House Bunny. And you actually hosted your own talk show as a kid.
Yeah, when I was a child, I had a...
Which is the best time to be a kid,
yes,
isn't
yep,
it?
Yep. I had a pretty active imagination. I had all kinds of... I can't believe I'm going to talk about this. All kinds of orthodontal work. And I had this retainer that I imagined talk to me.
Oh, this is like one of the big bracer things.
I did have that, but this was a particular retainer that...
Talk funny?
It sounded like Kit from Knight Rider.
Really?
Wow.
Yep, it gave me all kinds of advice, and I would go on imaginary talk shows with my talking retainer, and that's what I was famous for. Is like, yes, I'm the girl with the talking retainer, and yeah, yep, that's hey guys.
Right now. Wow.
Yeah.
There is a television executive somewhere at home going, "That is a brilliant idea for a show."
Oh, yeah.
That is a game changer.
But you know what? No more talking dogs. Let's put in talking retainer.
Talking retainers.
Yeah.
Let's get that orthodontal market.
Yeah.
And there's a phrase you don't hear too often. All right, Daniel, we know you're the former star of Neighbours and City Homicide, but what people might be surprised to learn is that you once hosted the X Factor Unconscious. I didn't know this.
Yeah, there was...
Is this how you got through it?
Yeah, it's the only way I survived the very first series. I think it's just started here in the States, isn't it, the X Factor?
Yeah.
First time. We did a series in 2006, which was an ill-fated version, and it came back again last year and it's been very successful. But just before we were going on stage, one of the assistant producers backstage decided that he would carry me onto set. And we were filming in a big arena, like a Staples Centre kind of thing. And so he put me over his shoulder and turned around and whacked the side of my head into a concrete pillar and knocked me out. And this was about 5:30 and we were going live at 7:30. So I was kind of out and all woozy and I had this big lump on the side of my head and I had to go to hospital and get scans and stuff. And anyway, cut a long story short, I don't remember the show. I left hospital at 7:15, was on air at 7:30. Don't remember any of the show. And don't remember any of the show the next night, but I did try and send the wrong act home. When I was listening, it kind of blurring, and I was on the stage, the host just sort of in the auto cue was kind of rolling, and all I could hear was blah, 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 blah.
It's like the school teacher in Peanuts.
Exactly. And then silence. Oh, shit, that's me. Okay, who's going home? And so I didn't hear what she said, so I just basically looked who was next to me and picked one of them, and it was the wrong one.
And did they get get sent home?
No, they all sort of went, oh, you've got the wrong person.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Live telly.
Okay, well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking about weed, pot, reefer, Sweet Mary Jane, old Fanny Adams, the raspberry sherbet, farmer's popsicle. Apparently it's marijuana. Okay, I'll stick around for that.